It's hard not to fall in love with places like this. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Wow, that music in the background's really annoying though, but just the freaking landscape, man, it is absolutely beautiful. Everywhere, everywhere. As long as we've been driving for the last 2 days, we've just been seeing mountain after mountain after mountain after mountain after mountain after mountain. And to be honest, like earlier today, I was starting to kind of get annoyed. Like, I don't ever want to see a mountain again. I don't ever want to see a mountain again. But then just as I'm starting to get kind of angry about it, it opens up and then you got all these rice paddies everywhere. And you got all these different types of plants and gardens. There are grapes. There's all different kinds of trees here. It's awesome. Our first destination today is Echuan. So Echuan, I think it's like a mountain valley park. And it's a big lake and stuff. You see, they built up a really quite a nice little parking lot area. But yeah, there's no one here. We are so deep right now. It's really hard to get here. This area is so remote. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on here. Yeah, and something else interesting that's been changing is the signs. The signs are now all written in Vietnamese. We've been seeing those along the roadway and stuff. So we are very close to Vietnam. Got rice for days. Got rice for days. All right. Yes. Yo. What up, ducks? Take that as a hello. I've never seen lotus plants that are this tall before. Some of these are right at like my head height. It's crazy. Yeah, mostly they're only a couple of feet tall, but yeah, these are proper plants. At these, and they just go on. And they are right up on the path as well. They're close. See, this is kind of more what I'm expecting. Something like waist height. Like waist height lotus flowers. That's about what you normally get. Not those giant ones from earlier. Yeah, still nice to look at though. And here's something I've never gotten at a restaurant in China, sweet tea. This tea is actually sweet. Literally every other place in China, they just give you tea with absolutely nothing in it. It's just green tea, it's black tea, it's any sort of, buckwheat tea. I mean, it's not overly sweet. It's not like having sweet tea in the South, but it's certainly noticeable. And it's kind of weird for China. I've never seen or heard of any restaurant that serves sweet tea just for free along with the meal. Fascinating. Yeah, something here. I haven't seen anything like this for a long time. It's a sort of it's egg mixed in with some local like vegetable, and they just made it into a super flat pancake like this. So yeah, there you go. You can see the veggie mixed in right there. It's cool. Yeah, it's good. Simple, savory dish. It's got just the right amount of salt in it, and honestly can't really taste the vegetable in here, but I do know it's here. And it looks cool from the back. All right. Nice. Here's a nice duck dish. Piled high. Look at that. That looks pretty good right there. And yeah, this is one of the specialties of this particular restaurant. So let's give it a shot. It's nice. It's tender. Boy, there's a lot of ginger in that. There's a lot of ginger in that. And another herb I can't identify, but it's super fragrant, very light. Oh, I really like that. And it's not too oily. It's just got a little bit of sauce on it, but it's good. Apologies. The thing about duck is that it's got a lot of bones, so you gotta kind of eat around it. You know, I have no idea what that other spice is. It is so nice though. Makes everything super light. Super light. Counteracts the heaviness of the ginger really well. Yeah, there's that veggie that they put in the eggs called Shuizao. So water grass. I mean, I guess I don't know what the actual name is, but cool. And just down the road from the other place is Geojo Ancient Town. A town so ancient, looks brand new. Some of it's not even finished yet. Ugh. Here's the ancient market. Here's the ancient street. All the way back from the 90s or early 2000s. Here's the ancient Wahaha vending machine. All the way back to 2019. So ancient, some of it's not even finished yet. This guy's the oldest thing in this town. Right here. Yeah, he's proper old school. And look, every single building has multiple Chinese flags on it. It's on every single building. Just to remind you, this is China. This is not Vietnam. Yeah, they're everywhere. There's so much red here. It would make sense to have an ancient town right here, like an actual living town that has been here for thousands and thousands of years. It would make sense because this is the place where you would live and farm and work, and because there's so much open land, there's so much water around. Like it's a really good place for living. Yeah, the thing that annoys me about these ancient towns, like really hate them because they all turn into the same thing. It becomes newly built shop after newly built shop after newly built shop. Then there are street vendors selling the same 4 or 5 things everywhere, selling kind of the same toys and knickknacks, and nothing becomes special anymore. Nothing's special anymore, and that's the sad part, because all of these towns have their own characteristics and things, but you know, once they're all built up like this, they all look about the same. They all feel about the same. Those, let's see, maybe 1, 2, 3 buildings. I think that's all that's left of the old place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a dead pig or something in the water there. That's definitely a dead animal. Ooh. Not really what you want to see in a place like this. Or, well, ever. Oh, the pig's gonna hit the pillar. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Right by the ancient building that the truck is gonna park in front of. See, the thing that I'm wondering is, whenever the pigs were coming down, someone's like, hey, the pigs are here, the pigs are coming down the river. And then some guy immediately went out and grabbed a stick. I think Stickman's gonna try and poke these pigs. He's either gonna poke them or he's gonna reel them in. Push it, nope. Oh, he's bringing it right along. Bringing it right along. All right. So maybe, yeah, I think it's just, yep. Pushed it right back out in the river, so it's gonna come right by us. Like he was ready for it. So I'm kind of wondering, like, how often does this happen? Because he was out with that stick in about 1.5 minutes. He was up on it. He was Johnny on the spot. So, Ooh, that one looks nasty. This one looks pretty fresh up here. Pity. It's nice scenic area. Well, yeah, I guess dead pigs happen everywhere, right? Yeah, the ambiance is slightly ruined by all this. This is the ancient building that everyone's here to see. Looking at this building, it looks to be some kind of temple. I could see some some figurines in there. Of course, there's incense out front. So yeah, we'll take a look in a second here. Yes, definitely a temple, definitely a place of worship. But for which gods? Folk gods, or it's definitely not Buddhism. It's not Buddhist. Because normally I don't film at the insides of temples, but this one, this is a new kind of thing. I don't actually know what it is. So if anyone can read these, maybe it's Wen Chang Men, something like that. Or if any of these are clues to what this is, yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what it is in the comments. Oh, that's the donation box. Yeah. If anyone knows, tell me. So yeah, it looks like the Wenchang something Di, maybe Huang Di, Zhishen Wei. So, the Wenchang Emperor God? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do like the idea, though. I do like the idea of a temple on the water. Like a temple in the middle of a river. That's pretty cool. Especially when you take the rest of the landscape into account right here. Because just over there are fields of flowers. So there's water, there's mountains, there's flowers. There's, rice. So you've got food, you've got life, you've got pleasure, you've got religion. Kind of all in one spot. Which is basically all that, people really need. If they are the religious type, I suppose. Chain bridge. You'll see these in various places. But along the way, let's see, yeah, you'll see locks where like couples will engrave their initials on it and stuff like this. Yeah, their names or whatever it is. And, it symbolizes, yeah, we'll love each other forever and stuff like that. They do that in other countries as well, I think. Because isn't there that one bridge, like in Paris or something, that's like, it got too heavy, so they had to cut off all the locks from the bridge? Yeah. But yeah, it is something you'll see. You'll see around China. You'll see the Buddhist swastika along with various wishes and good thoughts and fortunes written on the ribbons.